Hey there guys, Tay here. I'm about to jump into my week one game. I should have uploaded my team builder by now. Um, Whether you agree or disagree with my picks, isn't really gonna matter. We are going up against Dazuto. His excuse me, showdown name is NWT Legacy. I'm gonna send the invite really shortly. He's setting up his recording software. I am in contact with him on the Amino, so we are not using Discord or anything secret. Once we get the match started, I'm gonna go ahead and post the link to the amiibo so that people can spectate. Probably gonna get a lot of flack for a lot of the moves we pick and the teams we use. As you can already see, I've got my team set up. If you watch the team builder, you know what I'm bringing, and hopefully we can make some good bold predictions and we can handle the big threats that I already talked about. It Okay, let's see what he has to say. He's got all right. Um, All right, he's willing to do a breakdown afterwards. So regardless of whether we win or lose, we're gonna have some additional content where we can sit there in a Skype or a Discord, Skype call, etc., and just discuss why we did what we did and what happened because of that, and what our goals are moving forward after this match. If I take an L, I'm gonna try to figure out why. I know the likely causes. I maybe didn't handle the Feraligatr so well. Maybe I let his Entei get a surprise cover move on me, or I just didn't respect the Mega Lopunny enough. But honestly, I'm about to send the invite, and hopefully he's ready. I really hope he's ready. All right, let's go. We've got OU week one. All right, let's issue the challenge. Oh, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording. I'm gonna start it back up once he's accepted. Oh no, there he is. All right. Here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, he ended up bringing the Crobat. He didn't bring Mesprit. He brought Flygon and Crobat, which means my Mamoswine is suddenly ludicrously threatening. I'm definitely seeing the Mega Lopunny lead. I'm also seeing the Chansey lead. Um, Before we start, I'm actually going to open the amino for BlueStacks so I can go ahead and post the link for everybody. Alright, now, while I'm waiting for that to load up, because BlueStacks, I'm looking at my options. He's got some really good ways to handle my Skarmory. It's not the best lead. I'm thinking about leading it anyway, to see if I can maybe bait out something. If he leads Chansey, I can Fog Rocks. Have fun, mate. Remember to relax. Alright, I'm really loving Wilbur as a lead, because if he brings um, Nasty Bat or a Flame move, Flygon, or even you know what, Surjet. I'm gonna lead Surjet and try to fake out, which means I should be able to handle anything but the Mega Lopunny with Surjet. I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling Surjet going in. Um, and let's just go ahead and lock him down. Oh, let's get out of that. Alright, I'm posting the link now. I've got my lead locked in. And the showdown link is up. I want nothing more. Oh, this is exciting. I always love the start of a new draft. Um, and I'm sorry the chat's so large. I'm really not a big fan of a lot of the showdown, well, pretty much anything about it. But right now, what I really want to see is what he's gonna bring as his lead. I'm not going to start the battle timer. I want to give him as much time as he wants to think about his moves as he can. I'm totally willing to discuss things with him. And here we go. All right, we've started. It is the Entei lead. Okay, so he is going to have a major speed advantage. I'm going to go ahead and go for the fake out. He doesn't have a ghost type, so no matter what's going on, I'm going to get some chip damage on something. He's running the shiny Entei with pressure. It's a pure fire type. I I don't think this is a Scarfer. I don't quite remember who his Z captains are. I've got it recorded somewhere, but that's definitely something I should have written down in my notes. Um, but I haven't. Okay, he left it in, so if it was choice specs or choice banded, I'm actually going to switch to Pierre here. Um, expecting the fire type move. I got some good chip damage. I revealed my Surjet to be a fake Outmon, and I don't know anything about the Pompeii. I really like that. But I'm expecting a Fire Blast here. In extreme speed, we are immune. Nice. I'm really hoping he's banded. But we're going to click the Hidden Power Ground. There's absolutely nothing other than, oh, I mean, Flygon and Crobat can take the Hidden Power Ground. I wouldn't expect HP Ground from a Chandelure. We're not going to try to trick this guy because with speed, Entei's a monster. And we are most definitely not wanting to give this guy any advantages. If I can, I want to trick the Scarf onto Chansey. I want to trick the Scarf onto Feraligatr. And if it's a setup Dragon Dancing Flygon, I want to trick the Scarf onto that. Now he's got to be really thinking about his moves. If he is banded, he's going to have to do a hard switch. And his best options for handling my Chandelure his best bet is probably going to be his Mega Lopunny. He can't really set up with the Feraligatr, and Crobat doesn't have the best options, but it can definitely handle it. It does outspeed. He doesn't know I'm Scarfed, and Flygon wouldn't be bad, but I'm gonna reveal my HP ground regardless. I mean, if he brings in the Chansey, the HP ground stays hidden. If he brings in the Feraligatr, it stays hidden. If he brings in the Mega Lopunny, it's hidden for typing. If he brings in the Crobat or Flygon, it's going to be revealed because of Levitate on Flygon and the Flying typing on Crobat. Okay, yeah, he switches into the Chansey. I reveal Hidden Power. He doesn't know which Hidden Power it is. I am Scarfed, so I'm going to have to swap. This is probably where he's going to set up his rocks, so I'm definitely going to switch into Wind Shear. This is where I expect to see a Toxic or a Stealth Rock. Alright, so we're going to click Defog. Honestly, I'd be really afraid of a Toxic from Wind Shear right now, so I would probably swap to Crobat in this situation. I did prep for Crobat. I've got some really good options. I'm going to basically run Fog into Rocks, remove his hazard, set up my own. I have Sturdy and Roost, so I'm not really afraid of Crobat one-shotting me. Anytime I see Chansey on the field, I'm going to bring in Wind Shear. I don't have any U-turns. My only Volt Switcher is, of course, Raichu. And I don't think I'm going to get any momentum swings off the Raichu this early in the game. So what I really want to do is just hard switch every time I see the Chansey to get Wind Shear in before the effects go down. Defog him out. I don't care if I remove both our rocks. I want his rocks gone. I don't want to have to worry about the chip damage on Puffs. I don't want to have to worry about it on Wilbur. I definitely don't want PR dealing with rocks. And I think he knows that. That's why I was really surprised not to see the Empoleon. Empoleon's one of his few rock setting options. His only option that he brought today is Chansey. So if we can eliminate Chansey and when he eliminate his rocks, we remove all of his hazards. Now I do have a spare rock setter on Wilbur. So that is an option. But right now we are going to run the defog. He can't poison us. I seriously doubt he brought Flamethrower. If I was him, I probably would have made this thing total taunt bait. Chansey's not a big offensive threat. Okay, there we go. All right, finally. Oh, there we go. The Mega Lopunny. So, oh, I'm gonna get my rocks up. I'm gonna get my rocks up. Oh no, there's the fake out. That also broke my sturdy. But I'm gonna get my rocks up. If I have to, I will sack him off. I will sack off Windshear, but hopefully he goes for the high jump kick and gets a miss. That way I can Brave Bird. It's not the best option, but if I have to sack off Windshear right here, Windshear is my only hazard remover that I brought today. Though of course Latios can run defog. I did not put defog on Latios. Latios is my big answer to lingerie. Tasteful, man, tasteful. But he's revealed two out of three Pokemon to be shiny. Okay, yeah, he's brought in Pompeii. All right, now that he's broken Sturdy, he wants Pompeii in. He wants to do a lot of work with that. I'm gonna switch back to Pierre. I want to preserve my Skarmory as much as I can, especially now that I've got Roxanne. Shadow Ball. Okay, there was a good prediction there. Oh, and he got the special defense drop. Okay, that was smart. He is. Oh, if he's Scarfed, that's gonna be really, really bad. Do I need Chandelure to handle anything else? I mean, he's a good trick setter, but I don't. Do I need to preserve him? Because I can handle the Shadow Ball on other Pokemon in case he's Scarfed. Um. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna gamble. Okay, that was a big hit. He's not Scarfed, but he does two-shot. Okay. Okay, Entei kills Pierre with S-Ball. Okay. Now that wasn't the best in the world, that thing, or best thing that could have happened to us, but it's not the worst. We're gonna bring back out Surjet. He got first kill, and that's fine. We are gonna go into a fake out. I do believe Knockout does KO at this range, but I'm worried about him outspeeding and having coverage. And if he's if he's Specs, that'd be really surprising considering the extreme speed of the Shadow Ball. And I'm believing he'd have Sacred Fire as well. But he wants to preserve this guy. Yeah, he's bringing out the Crobat. Okay, this is a toxic. It's a Black Sludge. Crobat. I'm betting he brought Infiltrator. He is definitely going to outspeed. He's probably going to Brave Bird on me. Now this is a really good option to bring in Daddy Chew. Daddy Chew is not physically defensive. He's not designed to be a wall by any means. And another option we have is Wilbur. He could be trying to run a Defog Crobat. Now if he's running a Defog Black Sludge Crobat, it's not his worst option with Roost. But Wilbur's Ice Shard and Knockoff should just scare him off the field. And if I have to, I'll just use Wilbur to set rocks if he defogs. Now he Brave Birds, it's a big hit, he eats a lot of damage, he can't stay in. My Ice Shard should KO at this range, unless he's very, very defensively invested. But that did a significant amount of damage, so I'm betting this is in either this is very heavily attack invested, possibly Adamant. As for item, it's Black Sludge. Okay, yeah, I'm an idiot. But he is probably speed invested as well. I think this is an offensive Crobat with a defensive item, which I don't think makes too much sense, but it might get him one more Brave Bird. So he's got to be thinking about his options. He knows I'm not going to run Earthquake. You know what? Let's look at this. Who are his really big switch-ins to this? To Wilbur here. He's got Entei, who definitely outspeeds and can take him out. For Alligator, can come in, do a lot of threat, resist the Ice type move. He's got to be predicting the Ice Shard. He knows he's going to outspeed. Mega Lopunny is another good one. Won't die to the Ice Shard. There's also Chansey. I'm going to run the knockoff. I'm going to predict the switch and try to get rid of an item. No, he does a second Brave Bird. Wow, gutsy. I'm making a lot of misplays here. I'm trying to overpredict. No, at this point, I've just got to bring in Daddy Chew. Alright, so do I reveal the Thunderbolt? Do I go for the Encore? Can I set up a nasty plot? Um, Now let's sit here and go, let's do a quick calc. Let's go Raichu, Crobat, physical support, oh not Crobat, or Crobat, Crobat. So Brave Bird, I do live one Brave Bird. Thunderbolt does KO regardless of range. So do I outspeed though? No, so I'm gonna have to click the T-Bolt. Yeah, he ran the defog, got rid of rocks on on his side of the field. Oh, we need our notes. Crobat kills Wilbur with Brave Bird. Raichu. Sorry. Daddy Chew kills Crobat with T-Bolt. Alright, now Flygon probably thinks I'm Specs. He's gonna try an Earthquake here. This is a really good time to switch back to Wind Shear. Expecting the Earthquake. Okay, it's an Outrage. I do resist. He is locked into Outrage. I did not bring a Fairy type. Let's get our rocks back up. And we can roost off the damage next turn. He can't switch. He's locked into Outrage. Okay, there's the confusion. I got the rocks up. Now, does he have a Fire type move? No, we're gonna click Roost. Okay, there it is, the Fire type move, Fire Punch. Now the Rocky Helmet is doing some work here. Alright, this is a coverage Flygon. I see the Outrage, I see the Fire Punch. If he had Dragon Dance, he'd be using it. Right now, this is where I'm really gonna see what he's got. I'm gonna go for a second Roost, probably followed by a Brave Bird. He's not gonna sit in here, just continue taking damage for free. He does not have a Defogger unless he really sacrificed a move spot on Flygon. And Flygon's probably one of the best defoggers in the game. It takes an absolute pittance in damage to come in, and with access to, excuse me, I'm so sorry, get access to Roost as well. It's actually got a phenomenal move pool. It can really defend itself, and this is I hate to say this, it's another shiny. He's got 3 out of the 5 Pokemon on his team that I've seen shiny. And they're good shinies, I'm not gonna lie, they all look really good. He avoided the shiny Chansey, which is a nasty, ugly color, and the shiny Crobat, which is pink, which I happen to really like, actually. Alright, he brought in Pompeii. I'm gonna see the big stab fire type move. I am very, very specially defensive invested on this Skarmory. I also got Sturdy, which means I'm not afraid. I doubt he makes contact. Yep, there's the Sacred Fire, super effective. Procs my Sturdy. I'm gonna go ahead and sack him off with my Brave Bird. Now I'm gonna go and record. Wind Shear kills Entei with Brave Bird. Wind Shear dies to recoil. Alright, now we got to think about what he's going to bring in and hopefully make an accurate prediction. His safest pick right now is Chansey, which really leads me to bring out Sir Jet. But I think it's time to reveal Puffs. I think it's time to pop out Puffs and bring the Mega. Okay, we see the Flygon. He's probably going to go for that Outrage. So we're going to go ahead and Mega. We're going to Shadow Ball. It should be enough to KO. We should outspeed. If I calc this right. No, he probably outspeeds. If he's speed invested, he's gonna outspeed. Oh, hi Alpha. Yeah. I am behind. It's a 4-3. Game's not over. If I can set up puffs properly, I can still win this. Um, but it's not over. Especially with rocks on the field, I can do a lot of work. I haven't been able to get any of my heavy knockoffs off. I expected him to bring P2. I expected a lot more bulk here. But he's bringing a lot of physically offensive sets. His only special attack here seems to have been Entei. So, man, I really should have calced better. Oh, Flygon does even move power. Ow, the one shot. Oh, dang. Oh, I'm gonna lose this so hard. That was my big answer. Oh man. Oh, and Munch is in the chat too. Oh no. Okay, Flygon kills M Latios with devastating Drake. Okay, I really should have seen that coming. That was on me. Man, I'm having fun. Don't ever apologize for winning against me. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's a great time. I'm gonna throw out the fake out because it's the only chance I'm gonna have to use it. I'm not gonna be able to switch back to Daddy Chew. You can still bring it back though. Yeah, it's not over, Munch. You're right. You're very, very much right. He does have to misplay it really hard, but I can. I had some really bad predictions early on. I tried to overthink it. I tried to read the mind of a guy that I don't know the battling style of. Okay, yeah, so that was probably a big deal right there. Let's go for a power-up punch. Yeah, there's the outrage. Yeah, a one-shot. So this is probably the end. I gotta go ahead and record this. Flygon kills. Sir Jet with outrage. Flygon kills Daddy Chew with outrage. Alright, that was a good GG. Hey guys, I had a great time. This is fun. I don't really mind that he went 4-0 on me. He's going to have a great differential coming out of this. And he did bring some really strong picks. He brought some awkward as hell picks in his draft. He brought probably the strongest setup. I did not prep all that well for Flygon. I expected Wilbur to be around to handle it. I made some really bad predictions, and I paid the price. That's just how the match went. And after this, we're going to go ahead and record a quick match breakdown. We're going to go ahead and have Dazuto in the chat with me. And yeah, he's so excited. Oh God. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and set that up, and I will see you guys in the league.